On this episode of Street Rat Garage, it is day 4 of Hot Rod Power Tour, and it's all about the cruise. Let's get going. So today we are driving the route, and we are going from Louisville, Kentucky to Herborn, something like that, Ohio. I forgot the name of it. Something that begins with an H, Ohio. And there's two types of people on Hot Rod Power Tour. Those who enjoy the cruise and take their time to get there. And then there's others that just like to go and hang out and have a good time at the event. There's no right, there's no wrong. There is just what you enjoy doing. I prefer the drive. I like the route. I like to see the cars going down the street in their natural habitat, and I also like to see the sights. You know, like the old barns that we have here. But one thing you have to be cautious of is going through these small towns. There's a lot of police presence, especially in the smaller towns. So when you come into these communities, you have to be respectful. You have to be cautious, because you don't know where they're going to pop up. Some of them are really nice and you know, do everything to help you out, direct traffic, all of that fun stuff. Some of them are out to just Roscoe and Enos you and make some extra money on the side off those tickets. So be respectful, be careful, especially when you're doing your burnouts. You know, some of you guys are doing burnouts, and there's some water boxes for that. It's not legal, but you use caution on that one. So let's see the sights. So we are currently coming through one of many small towns that will be on the tour, and this is one of the things that I like, seeing all the little cities, actually little cities. I guess a town is a little city, right? All the little cities, all the old houses, all the old cemeteries apparently. So that's one thing you'll see a lot on Power Tour. They try to route it through as many small communities as possible. A lot of times you'll see people sitting out alongside the road just to watch the cars go by, and that's always fun. Another fun thing to do is count how many Dollar Generals you can see along the route. Every small town has a Dollar General. There's some of the people, well, they broke down. That sucks. I thought there were people standing alongside of the road watching cars go by, but apparently they are fixing. But here we go. Here's some people sitting alongside the road watching the cars go by, having a good time next to the river in their van. And here we have quite a little group of onlookers. They all brought their little hot rods out of the local community to see the Power Tour go by. It's always a good time. Now, if you are not the type of person that likes to drive on small roads with lots of curves and often small towns with stoplights, then this is probably not for you. That's where the other type of person comes in, the people that just like to go to the events. So not everybody likes a long country drive. Some of them are on the adjacent interstate, which is just like a mile or two that way, and they're just shooting up, you know, running 75, 80 miles an hour or whatever on the highway, hurrying up, getting to the event, setting up their tents, and you know, hanging out. There's a couple more people, a couple more kids. That's another thing. There's usually some kids along the route, and what a lot of people do is they go buy Hot Wheels. Some of them buy Matchbox for some reason. And when they drive by, they just chuck them out the window. I'm sure they slow down and they don't purposely try to hit any, but yeah, they just toss them out for the kids. It's just a fun little thing that has become a tradition on Hot Rod Power Tour. I think some of them toss some candy out as well, but just more fun things to do on Hot Rod Power Tour. I mean, it's pretty much just a rolling car show with all of the fun vehicles. So another fun thing to do is when you get separated from your group, try to catch up as quickly as possible. So there they go. They're stepping on it real good right there. I can smell it too. Well, it looks like we got diverted back onto the interstate system. It's not, there's no real good side roads that lead to the to this event. We're getting ready to cross into Ohio. Right about there. So, leaving Kentucky, crossing over into Ohio. I assume this is the Ohio River, and that's where we're at. But yeah, these guys right here, this particular group, they have the ability to run at interstate speeds. So they've been running about, you know, well, we won't say, but they've been running. And I'm able to keep up with them in the Tahoe, but definitely would not even come close to keeping up with them in the Maverick. The Maverick was already doing 3,000 RPMs at about 60 miles an hour, 65 miles an hour. So yeah, just don't have enough RPMs to keep up with these guys in the Maverick on the interstate system. And we are finally jumping back off of the interstate. So that was a, I don't know, 20, 30 mile ride on the highway system. Not as much fun. All right, and one of the other fun things is pretty much every truck stop turns into a car show. Nice Chevelle, nice Firebird, couple El Caminos, both red. Is that like a 69? That's like a 67 or a 5 or something like that. Got your Tri-5s. 55 Chevy, got your 57 Chevy, all the good stuff. So it's not just at the not just at the venue, they're everywhere. And another pro tip is stop, and make sure that you fuel up and use the restroom right before you go to the event site, because there's going to be a line and you're going to be happy you stopped. And here's our line. But we do have police officers working traffic, so that's a plus. Let me put this away. I don't know if this is a hands-free state. Now this time, instead of going to the participant parking, we're going to the spectator parking. For some reason, the spectator parking is right next to the track. It's on the opposite side, but there's some good parking, and you can see everything, so that's cool. But yeah, we're gonna go walk over there. It's gonna be a lot easier than getting into the participant line and going through all that hassle. Boy, I bet that guy's really delivering the mail. All right, they are doing some drag racing out here today. So we got what, 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of cars, and it's about, I don't know, 40 cars each. So you're gonna be waiting a little while to get in the drag race. I would like to see that go down the track. That would be impressive. And I like the old 98. We got a few old schools, but I think the majority of these are the newer cars. The cars that pretty much guaranteed to make the road trip and make it down the track and then make it home again. A lot of the older cars, kind of iffy about, but yeah, maybe it's 50-50. I'd say about half of them are old school and half of them are newer vehicles. But yeah, if we had the Maverick, we would definitely not be racing it because it's already proven itself to be untrustworthy. And it looks like we got a panel going on here. Looks like Lucky Costa and the boys all up there answering some questions, having a good time. It was nice, nice of them to do that. Too bad they're stuffed all the way back here behind everything, and only a handful of people actually know they're back here. So yeah, there's that. So if you come out here, make sure you know when all the good stuff's going on. All right, so that line wraps all the way around here till you get to the track. Not as close as Beach Bend, but it's okay. Well, we got we got Mustang and a Camaro lining up. Blue Camaro, black Mustang. Yeah, see who gets there first. Oh, looks like the Mustang. Yeah, Mustang's gonna do it at 13.5 to 13.3. So that just means the guy in the Mustang, or the guy in the Camaro, was actually faster. He just had a really bad reaction time. See here. Oh, here we go. Somebody spinning tires. Firebird versus Corvette. Oh, he's still spinning tires. The Firebird. That's spinning tires with 2 gears. Is he going to catch the Corvette? Oh, he did. 13.5 to a 14.0. Nice. Now, when I told you, you got to be careful of the cops, well, looks like we got a real one here. Let's see what old Barney's got underneath the hood.
Crazy. It goes like 70 mile an hour. Here's a little plexiglass window. You can drive around.
I don't know. I don't know much about Fords or what that one is, but
Yeah, one more day left.
it looks like it's fairly stock, except for that HEI distributor underneath of there. But that gives it more reliability. Oh, it's got the aluminum radiator as well. But nice looking car though. I'm sure Andy would be proud. Barney's taking care of the old police car. All right, we got the pit stop challenge. Let's see how fast this guy can do it. 12.8. I'm thinking about 5 seconds is what they do professionally. So he's, you know, a little practice, he can get there. Oh, have a look at this Chevelle. It's LS swapped, but it has a carburetor on it. That's what I was thinking about doing, kind of make it a little bit easier. So, I mean, all you have to do is grab the intake and carburetor, slap it on there, and then he has a MSD box somewhere in here that's controlling everything. But yeah, this is looks like it came straight off the track. It's a little bit rougher shape than mine. This is a 68, or it has 68 taillights on it at least. So, oh, it's been hit in the back pretty good. Norm, I don't know. I can't read it. Somewhere Motors, but yeah, that was definitely an old roundy round car at one point. And now she's repurposed for the streets. And there's more Midway stuff. So, I mean, we've pretty much seen all this stuff already. So, we'll just glance at it real quick and remind ourselves we can't afford any of it. Oh, might be able to afford this waxing. That's about it. Okay, this is pretty much what I want to do. A Tahoe, a black one though, with a push bar and maybe some sort of street rat logo, police looking thing, something like that. So yeah, this is pretty much identical to what I have, except in white. You got the cutouts for the exhaust. Probably has, you know, something special under the hood. Maybe it's got a sloppy stage 2 cam and maybe a turbo, and it's a good looking truck. So this would be a nice cruiser for Hot Rod Power Tour for sure. So there has to be no less than 50 acres of just cars out here. I mean, it's ridiculous. All of that. There's the something garage, the Mach 1, 71, 72, I can't remember what year, but it has the chrome bumper on it, so it has to be 71 or 2. 73 had the resin type bumper on it, so he's still rolling that. And if you're interested, he's on YouTube as well. Something garage right there. So yeah, check him out. Make some fun content as well. So I think that's the satellite we parked next to. Is that the satellite we parked next to down in Bowling Green? Yeah, when the Maverick went bad, maybe. But Corvettes, we got Corvettes. Look at the Corvettes. These are uncomfortable to ride in, but they're fun to look at. And must be a Corvette club, because we have a lot of, what generation is this? This is second gen or third gen? I don't know. I'm not a Corvette guy, but we got a lot of them. So you would pretty much have to get here about noon, and then spend the entire day just looking at cars to cover all these. That is just how many there are. There's got to be, I don't know, a couple thousand cars here. It's ridiculous. And some of the people have already left. Actually, a lot of the people have already left. Well, this is a fun one. Maybe we should do some patina rides. Let's go look at some of the junk, the awesome junk. This is good looking ambulance. Cadillac, about, I don't know, 73 maybe, give or take. Anybody know? 72, 73. Good looking car. I drive that. Well, it's kind of like a hearse, only smaller. Oh, good looking Ford truck. Nicely patinaed out with just a hint of rust, but clean on the inside where it counts. And how can you not like this? I mean, this guy's bringing his cool truck, plus his hotel room with him. I mean, he must be saving probably $1,500 just in hotel rooms. $2,000 if you stay at the good place. Nice. More patina, except Chevy flavor. And yeah, those rims are offset so much it must be on a different chassis. Most likely, you know, the good old S10 chassis. So better rides, I don't know. Depends on the suspension, I guess, you put on it. But probably rides really good. It's a good looking truck. And this is the go home lane right here, which looks a lot better and a lot easier than Beach Bend was. I mean, there's no big long line, there's a steady flow of traffic. But yeah, it's not backed up forever and ever and ever and ever. It's not gonna take you 2 hours to get out. Oh, look at that patina ride. Nice. He took his time and sanded down all the rough spots, so it lays nice and smooth. It's patinaed, but it's smooth patina with probably a little shine juice or something on it, or it might just be buffed out. Now, it is super hard to get patina on a Corvette, but that guy seemed to have managed it. That's a nice looking Charger. We've seen that a couple times. Here's your traffic. It's not very long at all. It only extends about 10 cars that way and about 10 cars that way. And that's pretty much the end of the line right there. It's about an 1/8 mile long. Only gonna take you about 5 minutes to get out. So, yeah, ooh, that's cool too. Okay, looks like we got the dyno mule and somebody making a pass. It's 86, 421 foot-pounds of torque. That's not bad. I mean, that'll get you down the track. Nice car. Let's see. Makes another pass. Probably shouldn't stand in front of that just in case. Shifting through the gear. It's getting a little speed up before he hammers it. What he pull? 377 and 487. That's respectable. Well, holy cow, I did not even see this down in the valley. There's got to be another 25, 30 acres of cars sitting around. It is amazing how many people came out to this event. And it's even more amazing how easily it is flowing out of this event. I'm not sure what it was like to get in this morning, but it was pretty easy for us to get in this afternoon, which is unusual. It's usually a lot harder to get in the afternoons because everybody's running behind, because that was quite a drive. But well, kudos to this place. Well, there's a good looking 55. That was the one we saw earlier. I can't remember who was representing this one, but sounds like, did that have the stock engine in it? I think had like a 283 or something like that on it. Sure sounds good. I would love to own that one. Well, it looks like all of these guys are gonna stay and play for a while longer. Not me. It's been a long day of driving, and this sun is it's hot. So that is going to wrap it up for this episode of Street Rag Garage. Until next time.